What's up, y'all? I know it's been a long time since I last made a video on here, but alas, here I am. I'm having a really bad hair day, so that's why I'm just wearing this beret. It's my mom's beret, actually. I don't think she knows I have it, but it is what it is. Anyways, I thought I would show you what I snagged for Record Store Day yesterday / Black Friday. So I'll try to make this video as short and sweet as possible. I was so hyped when I found out that this was coming out as a reissue, especially on vinyl. The last time Digital Bullet was on vinyl was literally when it first came out, 2001, 2002, like around that time. So it's been 20-something years since this was on vinyl, but here we are. This is a brand new Record Store Day exclusive edition of RZA as Bobby Digital Bullet. Now, I personally have, as I listen to this one and Bobby Digital Stereo, I have personally started leaning more towards Digital Bullet, for the simple fact that it was very underrated. La Rumba being, a guilty pleasure of mine. Brooklyn Babies was another dope joint. Must Be Bobby is my favorite song. Out of all the tracks on here, Must Be Bobby and Bong Bong were my two top ones. Glocko Pop used to annoy the fuck out of me. That song used to annoy me to death. But it's a good song. It's grown on me over the years. Be a Man was dope. Can't Lose is dope. Or Can't Lose, I should say. And a couple other joints was pretty good on this album. This was a really good album. Of course, it didn't do as well. And this was around the time that RZA's production kind of changed. And, Wu-Tang, their amount of records that they were selling weren't as much. It started waning, basically, around that time, like 2000. Like, after the W's kind of started waning a little bit. But I'm so glad that I snagged this. And this was awesome, because when I found out the records that were being released for Record Store Day this year, I was hyped, because I definitely did not expect this, but it was a lovely edition. The irony about this, however, is that I was thinking that maybe they would have had an exclusive of Bobby Digital Stereo, considering the fact that now it would be 22 years? No, 23 years. The 23rd year anniversary had just passed maybe a few days ago, whatever the case is. I would have assumed that they would have had a 23rd anniversary of Bobby Digital Stereo in exclusive vinyl. This is on limited clear yellow vinyl. So I can imagine how beautiful this thing is. I haven't opened it yet, but when I do, it's going to be a beautiful record. I just know. But hopefully they do release an anniversary edition of Bobby Digital Stereo as well. I'm assuming they released this because it's the 20th anniversary at this point of this album. I can't believe 2001 was 20 years ago, but yeah. So there we go. And I had only intended to buy that Bobby Digital album for the simple fact that, I was broke. I didn't have that much money. But I could not pass on Miles Davis. So I snagged the 50th anniversary of Live Evil. And this was one of Miles's best albums. One of his best albums. Bar none. I mean, everything was on point on here, on this album. A little Trivia. Ain't No Thing by Outkast sampled a song from Live Evil. If I can remember what that song was, I will get back to you. But this is classic Miles right here. Next to Bitches Brew. This is like around Bitches Brew ever, around that time. I definitely couldn't pass up the opportunity of snagging this Miles Davis record, because this reissue because I know it was not going to be available. And a lot of people were snagging this Miles album. So shout out to Record Archive for influencing me to make the decision to kind of break the bank a little bit and snag Miles as well as RZA. So, I mean, Miles and RZA in one day, that's a hell of a, Black Friday right there, you know what I'm saying? I had also found out that they were supposed to release, I'm assuming it's an anniversary edition of ABC by the Jackson 5. I wanted to get that Aerosmith record too. I didn't see it. I don't think I saw it. And at this point, it's probably sold out, because I'm sure people snagged that that Aerosmith joint. No doubt about that. There was another record. I think it was Lennon Cohen and a couple other records on there. There was an Evanescence record. But the reason why I didn't get it, it's not because I don't like Evanescence. I love Evanescence. But I prefer their debut album. For the simple fact that, debut studio album, for the simple fact that that's what, influenced my childhood. That would have been nice to snag on some sort of beautiful vinyl. But as far as this Miles record, this is actually in like a opaque teal vinyl. And I've seen people display it on, their YouTube videos or whatnot. Beautiful. It's a beautiful blue. I mean, it's amazing. So I'm glad that I snagged this Miles Davis record. So yeah, that's basically what I got for Black Friday. I just got these 2 records. And I'm very happy about that, because they were definitely favorites of mine. And I was definitely surprised that they released Digital Bullet on vinyl, but I'm glad they did. I just hope that in the future, I'm assuming maybe a 25th anniversary, which will be in 2 years, for Bobby Digital Stereo, they'll release something exclusive then. I did hear that next year will be 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, will be the 26th anniversary of Iron Man by Ghostface, and they are going to have a beautiful reissue on vinyl of that, so I have to definitely snag that. It's going to be a lot of money, but it'll be worth it. And they also re-released the Ghost Dog soundtrack, but the instrumentals, which was only a Japanese release, Japanese pressing back in the day, and that was all the instrumentals that RZA did for the soundtrack. They re-released that on vinyl, and it's a beautiful, I think one of it's like red, and I forgot the other color of it, but it's beautiful. I mean, the reissue is gorgeous, and I have to snag my hands on that as well. And then I have to snag, and this video is being longer than I intended. I also have to snag the CD version of that as well. Regarding me, I've been pretty busy, working as usual, doing what I gotta do. I had finally saw The Harder They Fall. Oh my God. That film is spectacular. And I knew it was going to be spectacular, but when I saw it, it solidified that for me. Everybody was on point. Jonathan, Idris, Regina, of course, Lakeith, of course, R.J. Seiler, man, he killed his role as Jim Beckworth, man. Listen, homeboy had it on point. It was a wonderful film. I'm looking forward to The Matrix. I gotta see The Matrix. And I think Yahya is gonna slay his role as Morpheus. Spoiler alert, as Morpheus in the movie. So, and I'm looking forward to seeing Ambulance too, which Yahya is also going to be in that movie, as well as Jake Gyllenhaal. So, man, I'm hyped for these movies now. And speaking of Yahya, I found use for this for this picture frame, and I put this nice picture that I printed out at the library about last week of Yahya in this sexy, beautiful, hot pink Pepto-Bismol suit. This is actually one of my favorite pictures of him and one of my favorite looks of his. So I figured I'd commemorate that in this frame. So there we go. Hope y'all doing well. Y'all take care of yourselves. Y'all be safe out there. Happy belated Thanksgiving. Even though, to be honest with you, I'm kind of not feeling Thanksgiving anymore, but that's a whole nother conversation. Happy Indigenous Americans Day. That's more important than Thanksgiving, in my opinion. Anyways, y'all take care. Y'all be safe. I'll catch y'all next time. Whenever that is, I don't know. But hopefully I'll have a few more things that I'll show that maybe I didn't show. If I didn't pack it up already. So, yeah, y'all take care and y'all be easy. Peace.